Hello, my dear subscribers, my dear viewers. This is your friend and teacher Kaonga Samuel. To those of you who are new to this channel, this is Samuel Kaonga, or simply Kaonga Samuel. Alright, I welcome you all to this channel, and please let's just go into a lesson together. This lesson is for all grades, grade 8, okay, grade 8, grade 9, grade 10, grade 11, grade 12. So we're just going to look at fraction equations. Okay, straight away, let's just look at fraction equations. Please stay with me in this video as I will show you step by step how we go about fraction equations. I'll show you step by step how we can go about solving fraction equations, equations involving fractions. Okay, the very first one is the equation 24 over x is equal to 8. 24 over x is equal to 8. So let's start with a there. Okay, let's just start with a there. Okay, let's start with this one. So 24 over x is equal to 8. Now, solution, let's just go to the solution page. Okay, solution. (24 over x is equal to 8). 24 over x is equal to 8. So you take note, you take note here that on the left we have a fraction, on the right we have just a number, so we have to make both these guys be fractions. So how are we going to do that? We simply say this side we're going to have over 1, so we can cross multiply. So I'm going to have 8x is equal to 24. So to remain with x, I'll divide both sides by 8. So divide by 8, divide by 8. So x is now going to give you 8 into 24, we have 3. And that is your solution. That is your solution there. X is equal to 3. That is your solution. Okay, this is for part A. Okay, that's how you solve fraction equations. Let's just look at another equation. Let's now do attempt part E of the equation. Okay, part E of the equation. So we have 5 over x minus 2 is equal to 8. 5 over x minus 2 is equal to 8. Okay, so I'll call this as B. So 5 over x minus 2 is equal to 8. Okay, 5 over x minus 2 is equal to 8. So for this one, we are going to collect the like terms. Okay, those with x's be on one side of the equation, those without any variable be on one side of the equation. Now you take note here that this 2 on this side, this 2 is a negative. It is a negative here. When it crosses this equal sign to come this side, it will be a positive. Okay, so what we're going to do is to say, okay, 5 over x minus, rather, is equal to 8. Now this 2 has crossed the equal sign. This 2 here has crossed this equal sign there to come this side, so it changes sign to positive. So this is going to give us positive 2. Okay, so now we have 5 over x is equal to 8 positive 2. We have 10. Okay, so now here we can make this 10 as a fraction as well, the right side to be a fraction. So we simply say over 1 there. Okay, we can cross multiply there. So we are going to have 10x is equal to 5. Okay, to remain with x, you divide both sides. Okay, to remain with x, we're going to divide both sides by 10. So by 10 by 10. So we divide that. So we are now going to have our x as x is equal to 5 into 5 is 1. So 5 there, 1, 5 there, 2. So we are going to have our final result as Therefore x is equal to 1 over 2. That is your answer. Pretty easy, isn't it? I hope you are following. Okay, let's look at the third equation. Okay, third equation, let's just look at an equation in this nature there. M, let's go for M. 8 over x plus 1 is equal to 2. 8 over x plus 1 is equal to 2. All right, how can we solve this solution, this equation there? How can we solve this equation there? So we're going to say, okay, eight over x plus 1 is equal to 2. So we'll say, okay, solution. So I'll call this as my C. So 8 over x plus 1 is equal to 2. For this one, we are going to say, okay, we make this side here, the right hand side, fraction as well. So this one we're going to say over 1. Then we can cross multiply. So we are now going to have 2 multiply x plus 1 is equal to 8 multiply 1, which is just 8. So now here, this is going to be treated, this bracket here is going to be treated as a times. So we are simply going to say, okay, what I'm going to have is 2x, 2 times x is 2x, plus 2 times 1 is 2, is equal to 8 this side. Okay, 8 this side. Sorry for that. This is just going to give us plus 2 is equal to 8. Okay, so now 2x, so to remain with x here, we're going to say 2x is equal to 8. Okay, this 2 here will change sign when it crosses the equal sign, so it will be minus 2. Okay, so therefore 2x is equal to 6 divided by 2 by 2. So my x is now going to give me 3 there. Okay, this is going to be my value for x. All right, that is going to be your value for x. So far, I hope you are enjoying this lesson, and I hope you are learning one or two things, especially those of you who are in grade 8. This is purely grade 8 work, but so helpful even to all those of you who are in grade 9, grade 10, grade 11, and grade 12. Okay, so without wasting much of our time, let's just look at last examples, the sum of the last examples, and we can close this lesson here. So let's now do A here. Let's take this A there. Okay, let's take this one there. Okay, let's take that one, and then we'll take on this one, and then we can close. Okay, we can close this lesson. Okay, all right, so 3 minus x over 3 is equal to 2 plus x over 2. Okay, how can we solve that one? So solution, I'll call this as my D. 3 minus x over 3 is equal to 2 plus x over 2. How can we solve this one? So here we're going to say, okay, this one we are going to cross multiply. So 2 will multiply 3 minus x is equal to 3 will multiply 2 plus x, like that. So these brackets should be treated as times. Okay, so meaning we are simply saying 2 will multiply this one, again 2 will multiply that one. The same applies here. 3 will multiply this one, again 3 will multiply that one. That's the meaning. So let's do an expansion of that. So we're going to say 2 by that. We are going to have 2 by 3. We have now 6 minus let's just maintain the color there. Let's maintain the color here. So we're going to say 6 minus 2x is equal to 3 by 2 is 6 plus 3x there. Now we can collect the like terms. Okay, we can permit those without x's to be on one side and those with x's to be on another side. So here I'll permit this 6 here to come this side. Okay, this 6 I'll permit it to come this side, and I'll permit this 2 to cross the equal sign and come this side. So here this is negative 2x, so it will cross the equal sign to come this side. It will be a positive 2x. So what we're going to have at the end of the day is 6. We will now subtract 6 is equal to 3x. We'll now add a 2x there. So at the end of the day I have 0 here is equal to 5x. So over 5 over 5. So now my x is going to give me 0 there. Okay, our x is going to be 0 there. That is your solution. Okay, so required, we're saying x is equal to 0. That is our solution there. Alright, I hope this has been so helpful to you. This is just part 1 of solving fraction equations. We are going to have another part, okay, part 2 of solving fraction equations. Alright, I hope this lesson has helped you to learn 1 or 2 concepts. From me, it's Shalom.